Charlie Cushane here to do another fix on my Florida house. As you know, we've been getting lots of hurricanes. Last year we got hit by two, Milton and Helene. One of the things I want to do is put Kevlar Hurricane Screens in these openings that you see here. And I have 5 sliders in areas I want to protect. So when I go away, I push a button, all the screens come down, and they protect this whole area. But one of the unique things I want to do is I'm going to install these Kevlar screens in the soffit right here. And I'm going to take the opportunity to, when I install those hurricane screens, I want to replace the soffit with the newer almond color that I did the whole rest of the house, and build a structure so that they can never be blown in by a hurricane. So let's get started doing some deconstruction. Okay, before we can start putting in the new stuff, we have to take out all this old soffit, which is a 24-inch span. It's susceptible to getting blown in by hurricanes. So I'm going to fix that. But the two things I do need is a mask and safety glasses, because I think in here there's a whole bunch of stuff's going to fall out. All right, here goes. I'm going to try to bang it up and peel it out. Piece number one. Woo. Okay, I'm taking the old soffit out. But if you go in the soffit and you look down, it's full of insulation that was blown in there from hurricanes. And what's that doing? It's actually plugging the soffit. So I was not getting any ventilation in my attic in the hot summer. So this is another good reason to be doing this project, to clean this out. Okay. Here you go. I've gotten all of the old soffit removed, and I even had to go around this corner and outside here and get all this out too. So I'm ready for the reconstruction. Okay, now that all the soffits have been taken down, I've started doing some initial rebuild of the soffits as I wait for the hurricane screens to be installed. And the way I've made this really robust is I'm doing a triple supports for the soffit. I run a piece up to the actual rafter right there, put some screws in it, then I run another horizontal piece across and attach it to the rafter. And then these three, so there's a lot of screws, and it gives a tremendous amount of support for the soffit when it's in there. So the soffit can't blow in like it did on the front of the house. Now I had to leave an opening where they're going to put the hurricane screen up there where this slider is. So then I continued down here and put the bracing around the corner. So now I'm ready for them to come and put the hurricane screens in. All right, Florida Screen and Shutters here to do the install.
to start off the new year.
Got it?
The first one of the year.
First one of the year.
Yeah, you got.
We could have been doing this while you're doing the
Wiring it?
power, yeah.
And then you install the screen.
Yep. And then the white bar and then the track.
You good?
Yes, sir.
On both sides? Yeah. Oh, yeah. 'Cause you never know which side's going to be the low side. Okay. A little higher?
Do you guys adjust that side?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You were high last time.
Screen's kind of like a
As long as you're
Okay.
I'll get it. 4 or 5?
And the white bar.
4 or 5 weight bars and tracks.
Nice, huh? One, you don't get any callbacks on this product. I used to work at a different company. We installed a ton of Hurricane Screens. It wasn't this product, and screen was very service prone. So I would have to schedule probably every other Saturday to go back and do services on those products. What we're doing here is we're installing a header up here so we can put a soffit back in, and it's going to be custom. And a lot of companies, what they do on a job like this is they just order the box. They shove the box, they cut a hole in the soffit and shove the box in there, and it looks like crap. We make it so where the soffit can completely go back in and it looks great.
Right.
Looks just like the soffit.
So the box is hidden.
Exactly, there's no box.
Right.
The box is the soffit.
Right.
Got it. Now you want.
They're all going down. Spectacular.
Matt gets into it now, he's got to get his pictures.
That is the smoothest, quietest operation I could have imagined. Now that the Hurricane screens have been installed, I've started on the wood. As you can see, I went all the way down and I've put all the braces in. There's more wood to go, but what I did is I took a piece of 2x3, ran it up all the way to the top to the plywood, and then put a cross piece in, and that is the support, and that's really strong. Now I got to put the horizontal pieces in to tie them all together. Okay, you can see all the wood is done, and to the vertical drops I added these boards here to give support to the soffit so it can't blow in. As you can see, it's very robust. And this is how I did the corner. very strong. Nothing could ever break. And it continues down. As you can see, I've started putting the soffit up and it's looking fantastic. It fits right up against that hurricane screen perfect. There's the detail of the corner and down the side. Looks great. Let me show you how I'm doing it. The first thing to note about this install is this is all new J-channel on the edge here. I'm reusing the old drip edge here. So the way I have to do that is I cut my piece of soffit just right, make it a little long here, then I flex this. I'm going to put that back at the end and then slowly engage it. Once I get it locked in place, I take my screws and put 2 screws in. That assures in a hurricane that it'll never come out. And then just to be sure, I take some screws that I've painted the head the same color. And then I put one in here. There we go. Nice and solid. And then later on, I'll be nailing this back up nice and tight. Okay, one of the last things I have to do to finish this is nail this piece of drip edge back down with some 1.5 inch long stainless steel ring nails. And I just pick every other groove here. And put a nail in. That not only straightens it out, but makes it hold against hurricanes a lot better, having all these nails. There we go. Well, here's a look at the final install. I think it came out fantastic. Everything's nice and neat. And look down the length. Came out fantastic. Then around the corner. And outside. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what one push of the remote. We set it for all 5 screens down. And there they go. All in sync. Here's an up-close look. Beautiful. I think it came out fabulous. The Soffit and the Hurricane screens were ready for the next hurricane, hopefully.